We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching. Nutty.
Hey folks, welcome back. Happy New Year. We are so happy to see you. We made it. 2021 is here. 2020 is gone. Fuck you, 2020. Kiss my ass. Everything did not instantly improve as we had hoped. But I think we all have a happier, more optimistic outlook on the near future. So
the real New Year is in about 18 days.
Yeah, feels like.
So we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. It could be some wild times between then, but right now it feels good. And we had a very safe, quiet, very us chickens kind of New Year's, and drank a little, but not
I drank whiskey.
She was drinking whiskey. She's decided her New Year's resolution is, what's all this bourbon you guys are drinking all about? I want to try some of this. And so we had gotten several really nice bottles of bourbon amongst ourselves for Christmas. So maybe next year you'll get a nice bottle of bourbon.
I don't like
You'll become the aficionado.
I don't like it that much.
And you'll start smoking cigars like John Kreese.
Oh, hell no.
You'll only smoke like a cigar about this long. You're constantly cutting the end off of it and lighting the fucking thing dramatically as you glower into the camera, and then it's the scene ends. You've never seen this fucking guy with a cigar any longer than this goddamn long.
That's the best part, I guess, is the fresh part. I don't know.
Is it fresh? I don't think so. I feel like he's relighting the same stogie over and over again.
Yeah, he's gross. It's probably the same.
It's just so he can carry that cutter thing. Anyways, we watched Cobra Kai season 3.
Cobra Kai.
We'll get to that later. So what a week in the world of digital cards. Who fucking cares? It was so boring. Nothing happened. I guess holiday week. Who cares? Post Christmas into New Year's, who cares? Although we had a new variant to chase, we'll talk about that. But over in the world of tarot cards, man, they kick off the year in style, in grand style. On January 1st, he says, "Boom, blow the whistle. Here we go. Happy New Year. Here's your new fucking base to collect."
Really?
Kicks off a week-long base chase.
It's almost like they have somebody who cares about their app.
He cares deeply about his app and his users both.
What's that like?
I know, it's amazing. It's wonderful. It's gorgeous.
Cool.
So we had one set that carried over from last year in tarot cards. That was Loose, the Flower of Evil. I've learned how to say this after being schooled several times by people. It's Loose, the Flower of Evil. Beautiful posters that are coming out every few days. I'm not sure if those are done, but everybody's really loving collecting those. The Pandora packs at the end of the year were glorious because there was nothing in them but one thing, the Loose Flower of Evil posters, like the last couple of days of the year. So it's cool. So it's a good time to go in and get your Radiance built up, build your Radiant sets, finish off any fire melds if you had. He had doubled the melds, so that was nice. So a lot of people were able to get through a few mandatory, really necessary melds to get that done. And we finished. So January 1st, actually it was like January 31st, actually sometime like around midnight or whatever. He awarded the base awards. I only got 2 of...
You mean December 31st?
I'm sorry, what did I say? January?
Yeah, you were confusing
I jumped a whole month ahead. I fucked up a whole month.
It was either a whole month ahead or 11 months behind.
Okay,
so
either one.
But
yeah, so those awarded pretty toot sweet. And then we had the... There was one award for the white, blue, and red. That's your base.
Base.
You're just base. And I
base.
got 2 of each of those.
So like black.
Yes, black. Droid went black.
Base.
And then they had the premium base, which were the Radiant, and then because those are in Pandora only, and then the fire, which you had to meld Radiance for. So it's even another layer up. And then the black, of course, which is the Grand Poobah. Last year, only 4 completed. This year, 6 completed the black award for tarot cards. So great job, because that's a pretty epic accomplishment. Very, very difficult to pull that off. And it's going to be even harder next year, I think. Everything's going to be tougher this year. He's changed the distribution on the Radiance this year. So that they're going to be coming out of packs. It used to be even to all regular base in the Radiant packs. You can only get them. I mean, you can only get them in Pandora packs. So last year,
They
like,
have better pack names.
yes, they do, right? So last year you could get a red or a blue, or you might get a Radiant. They were all kind of even odds on these things. This year it's 1 in 10 odds on Radiant. So they're popping out of those Pandora packs at a lower odds, and it's going to make it that much more difficult to, number one, accumulate 3 to burn for fire, or are you going to complete your Radiant set? So we'll see what happens with that. It's a long haul, a long year ahead.
Hashtag long haul.
Yes. And then in the premium base, he also had a bonus award, which was really cool. It was a motion.
Bonus.
Yeah, it was like a motion card of like some ghosts in a cemetery or something like that. And the other thing that was really cool, they had the names on the awards. So the black award had the 6 people that got them, their names were on the front. On the fire award, only 37 of those were awarded, and everybody who got that, their names were on the back. So it's kind of like a little snapshot of the year in tarot cards. It's really kind of a neat little thing there. So that's tarot cards, making it so nice and good and fun for everybody. Over in Neon Mob, not doing much.
Drink some tea, man.
I drink some tea.
He's drinking the Mandalorian Warrior herb tea again.
I need a little beauty mark on my cheek. Gina Carano.
Oh. It's not a beauty mark. It's a
tattoo. It's a little rebel logo, isn't it? What do they call her? Somebody called her like teardrops or something like that.
I think they call it a teardrop or whatever.
Yeah, because somebody called her one time like disparaging. Hey, what are you gonna do about it? Teardrops?
Yeah, that's not good.
She's like, are you honing the libs in space now? So over in Neon Mob, if you could, there's nothing. It's not, you're scrolling to nothing. I literally put nothing there. Look at that emptiness. Really nothing going on.
Blank.
I'm doing the skin. There's a new set from Kavinci, who's one of my favorite artists. Used to be one of my absolute favorite artists, but his artist style has changed.
Oh, no.
He's got a good style, but he's gone into this really strange style. He did that set that I love so much, the Women Glory. The Women Glory. Oh my God. One of the greatest sets in history of digital cards. Beautiful. But his style has gone really strange since then. But it's one of those things where I guess some artists do like a Inktober, where they do a sketch every month, a day of the month or whatever. And so that's his set. A lot of the artists on Neon Mob do that. They'll do the whole Inktober thing, and then they save it. They save it up and then use it for a Neon Mob set.
Okay.
Good way to get that stuff out. And a lot of Joe had told me that a lot of these artists they basically do commissions. I told you about this. They get 2 bites at the apple because they'll do commissions, and then they keep the digital rights for Neon Mob, which the people actually kind of like. My card that I commissioned is in that set now, so that's kind of cool. So they get another bite at the apple. And so let's see. Blockchain, nothing really going on. Haven't heard anything. Waiting to hear anything from Woody any minute. So stay tuned. And then bunt, kick, slam, nothing. We ended the year. Went through all the Christmas crap. I didn't manage to cross trade everything that I pulled during the holidays, but a lot of it, and got a lot of components.
You're all about the components.
Well, it's fun to cross trade for, and it's always really great when it's these kick fuckheads that only just, I got coins, mate.
Got coins, mate.
I got some coins, mate. What you want me to pull, mate? And I'm like, pull some components. And they're like, oh, what pack's in that, mate? And I'm like, the claim packs that you ignored for the last 3 months. Mic drop. And they die. And then they die. Oh, governor, I'm having a bloody heart attack.
Merv, if you're still there, I apologize for this accent thing.
Yeah, I don't understand what I was doing there, to tell you the truth. I was riffing on Britain. Riffing on Britain. It's a new segment we like to call Riffing on Britain. I feel a theme song coming on.
Oh my gosh. Don't write it down.
Spark. So anyways, now we move into Star Wars, because that's...
No, you got Disney.
Disney, okay. What are we doing Disney?
Disney? They had
I
a
don't know.
Finding Nemo watch party, so there was like some free coinage and cards yesterday.
I've seen it before.
Did they drop new base or just have I not?
No, they
been
did it a while ago. They dropped a new base a little while ago, and we were all like, "Oh, new base," and you're like,
Because I was opening something on there, and
you got a new base,
and I kept getting new base, and I'm like, "Wow, all this new base! What's happening?"
I hate that because it makes it extends the time it takes to open packs on
It
on
made
apps
it kind of
really
exciting. I don't know. I was like,
I'm sure that's what they were going for. The gamification. You're supposed to just get a big, huge fucking buzz right up your spine every time you get that new card thing. Oh, baby, I got a new card. Oh, hey, who wants a white card? Go out and feed.
But
Open for
what was I
trading
doing
has nothing.
I was doing something in there.
In what?
In Disney.
Huh.
I finished some of the Tangled things because we like Tangled. Although I think I still need 2 of the one Tangled.
I feel like I finished a set,
I don't know.
but I can't remember what it was.
I don't even know.
I don't remember.
I don't even know.
The last big thing for me was
attitude. What is that? I don't know.
this is the extent of our Disney segment. We open the app and look around and go, "Hey, what the fuck is that
what
thing?
Is this? What's all this all about?
What the fuck is that thing?
What's
wow,
that?
This is a great show we're having right now.
Hey, what's going on there? Is it worse than the Digicast? I mean, really?
No, it's actually better.
Really?
Yes, it is. It's a lot better.
Okay.
We haven't had any technical failures thus far. Boom!
Boom! Are you recording? Oh, yes, you are. So
I am recording, so boom, I just won. Okay.
Oh, I think I was going to do their daily Disney thing, maybe.
You should not. You should ask Matt Jacobus if that's a great idea, and he will tell you, no, it is not.
I saw him ranting. Something was going on with that. I don't know. What the heck?
That should tell you everything you need to know about
silhouette color, and there was a die cut, and everybody was raging, and I'm like, but why, bro? It's 2021. Why are we raging now? Everybody should be chilling.
We're out of rage.
Yeah,
we have no rage left.
I have about 18 more days of rage left. I don't know.
18 days of rage. I like that.
Yeah, about 18.
18 days of rage. It's Shooken Nation.
I don't know. I have a timer somewhere.
Okay, cool.
So.
It's in my head. That's where mine is. So that was Disney. Ooh, I got
a new base.
Oh, wow. She's opening some cards to get a new base. And Slam, I didn't look at anything. I think they had another of those fucking, whatchamacallits, those pay-per-views. They have one every goddamn week. Goldberg. What is Goldberg? Let's see. Goldberg, Daily Slam. I see they have a Daily Slam apocalyptic styled cards.
The new Disney base is gray. I don't like it. I thought it looked kind of grayish because I was like, these,
dingy like
for
dishwater.
Whites, these seem kind of dishwatery. But
okay. I don't like it.
And the green is really neon-y. I don't like that green. Ooh, I got a green Evil Queen.
Look, I got
nailed it.
Goldberg.
Man,
Goldberg. I just opened a pack and it had Goldberg.
Is he still wrestling?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know that he wrestles like really hard. I think he comes out and he just kind of spears a dude. And then, he never wrestled like super hard. He wasn't a guy that was like jumping off of ring ropes and doing a backflip. And he was no Rey Mysterio.
He just speared you, man.
Yeah. He would just, he'd just basically run in, spear you, and who's next? That's my fondest memory of Goldberg. So good.
Who's next?
Who's next? Let me spear that guy next. Okay, so can we go to Star Wars now? Or are you going to open Marvel Collect?
We got to open Marvel.
Well, let's,
hang on. Oh,
open Marvel Collect and say, listen to Scuttlebutt. Why don't you do that? Just listen to Scuttlebutt. It's great.
I don't know. I did something in there.
Did you?
There was some kind of a logo thing, doodle thing.
Oh, those were ghastly. You didn't do that thing, did you?
Yeah, I was bored.
Those badges, they look like I think that was like such repeat artwork too. They look ghastly. I'm so happy that my primals are still coming out of the wheel and claim packs.
Choice card. Ooh, it's Electro. I don't like him.
I opened a claim pack in Marvel this week, and the primal man thing, which is that's my fave. That's the one I hoard. Is still coming out of those packs. I love it. I'm great. They just mulched like 1 billion of them into oblivion. But they're still coming out, so I'm happy about that. That's cool. I don't think anything else Man-Thing came out. Ooh, let me claim my Editor's Choice Award. It's free.
That's
it's got
what
Electro.
I just said. It's Electro.
It's Electro. It's Electro. Boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie.
Wow. That was... No.
It's Electro. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Nope.
You don't want to do the electric slide? I never learned that. I never learned how to do that dance.
What?
The electric slide. I never did
Wow.
it. Because I'm a dude.
Dudes did it?
Yeah. Questioning their dudehood. Turn in your dude card. Dance. Guys should only do like the chicken dance. I don't think they should do the electric slide. The chicken dance is stupid enough and awkward enough that guys can pull that off. The electric slide, I don't know.
All right. I don't see anything more in Marvel. So just listen to Scuttlebutt.
Listen to Scuttlebutt and do the electric slide on over to their podcast. So
there you go.
I'm going to change the background
slide
to Star Wars.
over there.
I'm going to change it to Star Wars since
although
we knew
isn't the Chernobyl control room really more the Star Wars?
You just want to stay here like this? Be stagnant like Star Wars? Oh, what just happened? Oh my God.
My.
Okay, so now we can go over to Star Wars and all we have to do is just go back in time a week on the timeline.
Yeah, because there really hasn't been much happening. So I'm just going to it managed to actually open because it's had some really
while you're doing that, I can relate to you that I said a week or two ago, hey, we should do a year in review and talk about stuff. You know why? Because I tried to scroll back to the beginning of the year in the goddamn news feed and it's fucking misery. It's a nightmare because there's so many fucking transmissions. Jesus Christ.
How many of those
you would think they had a ton
apology transmissions where they're explaining fixes for things they messed up?
Right. Yeah. No, but it just feels like it takes forever to scroll back. The nice thing is that you can search all the way back to day one in the app in the news feed.
I
find anything. I mean,
I like that because you can actually search and see the original monument requirements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then realize that all this crying is uncalled for.
Well, the beauty too is that they used to actually tell you pack prices and odds. Or if there were bundle prices and odds and stuff, like, we got to talk about the fucking Battle Ready this week. And what people don't fucking remember about those is how goddamn expensive they were. Everybody's yelling, "Ooh, how did they move from Common to, what did they go to, Epic?"
Epic.
It's like, because they fucking low count as shit and they were expensive as hell. And all these people are like, well, they should just put them back out again if they're open edition. It's like, okay, motherfucker, you want us to put those out? We're going to put them out.
Have the files saved.
No, you know what? Let's put them back out exactly the same way they did before and see how many of these big mouth motherfuckers are going to line up for $10 bundles at 1 in 10 odds. They're not. They're not going to fucking do it.
Okay, let's see. I scrolled back.
That's what I had to say about that. I was like, let me take a note and say something about that later. No, I said it now. I'm done.
You said it
I don't
now.
have to go back.
Doing it live.
I fucking already raged about that.
Doing it live.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back in time.
Let's go back in time.
I went in and accepted a trade. I meant to go back in time, and then I was like, "Ooh, I got a trade. Let me go accept this trade." All right, so
there was the Millennium Falcon. Millennium Falcon Parallax cards because everybody needs more Parallax.
Yes, fuck those. Okay, didn't even look at them.
Parallax cards.
Boo. And then we had Mando Monday. It's kind of the last Mando Monday for a while.
No,
feels like.
Did we have Mando Monday?
Well, kind of. I mean, we had a Mando thing with the thing the thing happened. With the Gina Carano, and you could meld the thing, and then you could get the duel in the thing. That happened on Monday. That was Monday.
There's that going on. Yeah. Which I didn't realize that there wasn't a bronze duel thing.
Yeah, I would have liked to have had a bronze meld for that. But the single autographs are kind of nice. I did the white, and then I couldn't meld the bronze. So I have the singles in bronze, and then I have a duel in white.
Yeah, I just did the duel in white this morning because
it feels like an astonishing quantity of people melded the gold on that, the gold duel.
Yeah, everybody, like initially you're like, "Ooh, gold's gonna be so tough,
beautiful." It's not at all. It's really
not
easy.
And I was like, "Nah." I did it for the first wave, and then I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it.
Well, you like Pedro Pascal.
Yes, so. I like him exponentially more.
Yes,
than Gina
Carrera.
For
Gina Carano or Gina Carrero or whatever.
Many
her name
reasons.
Is. Good old, what's her name?
Many reasons.
Yes.
But we could party like they did on Endor with the Yub Nub motion base variant.
That's what I was doing every couple of days.
That's what we were doing most of the week. On Monday, and then Wednesday, and then Friday. Every 2 hours from 12 till 6.
I may have yubbed too much. My nub is sore.
I know.
I yubbed my nub.
So,
bloody.
Yub Nub.
Man, that's all I did. Just yubbing that nub, baby.
If there's anything, especially the OT purists love the most about Star Wars, is Yub Nub.
Yeah, that's the one change they didn't fight too hard. They didn't fight. The Special Editions song is beautiful.
Oh, I know.
It's gorgeous. That replaced Yub Nub. It's beautiful.
That still amazes me that John Williams managed to get it in the same fit that just in there with the music.
Let me just drop this shit in there. Boink. It was always there.
You don't like my Yub Nub anymore? Okay, I got something else for you now. Boom! Just drop it in and just fit it in.
And then I'll neck you. I'm gonna lopty neck you motherfuckers next. Watch me go. Lopty neck.
You lopty necked. Oh man,
That's
wow.
Good, right?
That's good.
That was a deep fucking cut, man. I'm serious.
Good.
Not everybody can make that joke.
But I mean, for real, because you got the people and always got to complain about the Star Wars, the people that don't like the sequels and the people that don't like the prequels.
Those cute teddy bears.
Oh, but all those people usually complain when they are back stuck complaining about the OT. Yeah. They complain about the Ewoks and Yub Nub.
Yeah.
So of course, what did they do?
They call it Yub Nubs. They're beautiful. They're beautiful cards. Yeah. Gorgeous variant. The motion effect is very nice. Really works.
I was a bit put off by the pink. It was a bit pink.
Yeah.
I don't like the pink. I would have gone with a different color.
But you're a lady. You should love it like that. You should be like,
I don't like pink.
Dainty lady, and I love pink.
I don't like pink. I never have.
I like Minnie Mouse.
No.
No, you're not. Never have been super pinky. More of a green.
I
prefer a green, like
I
our
prefer
control
green.
room.
Yeah, like the control room back here.
That's why she likes it so much.
That's why I like it. But yeah, but the explosion-y, fireworky thing effect, that was nice.
They look nice.
They definitely when the app loads quickly enough and it does that.
Yeah, and it's not just that beam. The beam. That's cool too.
Doesn't look like a little die cut.
Yeah, that's kind of fun when that happens too, though.
Yeah, it's funny. Oh, I got a die cut. No, you didn't. You're just app.
It seems like they have figured out whatever it was going wrong with the motion variants. Still haven't fixed my lime green. And I did open a ticket. I went through the misery of doing another ticket with that fucking jizz blanket chat bullshit. Still didn't get a resolution. And then they send me a thing going, hey, how do you feel about how your thing was handled? I'm like, it wasn't. You didn't do anything. It's still fucking white. What are y'all doing? They suck.
They do.
They suck.
They do.
But Yubs are nice, and it's kind of fun to have something every couple of hours.
It was fun because there really wasn't much else to do.
No, it was kind of a slow week, so those were kind of fun.
So those were fun, and
you could get one for coins for $15K.
Yeah.
Or they had a little bundle doodle that gave you a couple, or you got a cheap crystal pack, and they're only available for a couple hours. So once they were gone, they were gone.
And Hux was in the second wave on the first day. So once that was done, I was kind of like,
after that, I had to catch her at every drop quick because she'd finish her set and then immediately start turning all her dupes into fucking Huxes. And I'm like, bro, help me out here. I'm trying to finish this wave so I can take a nap. If I get this done, I got a couple hours clear. I got an appointment with a pillar and a blankie and a cat right now.
And really, that Yub Nub was most of what they did most of the week.
Yeah, it's most of the week.
Although Tuesday we had wave 3 of the Rise of Skywalker tilt cards with more sunset cards. So
they had a Y-wing in that batch.
Yes, there was a Y-wing.
So I had to run that down, but I had pulled a Dio. I think when I was throwing at the what do you call those sunset duels?
Yeah.
I was throwing at that for that and pulled a Dio, and I traded that very easily for a Y-wing. So I was good to go there.
Yeah. So there was that. And
still don't like those tilt cards. They're just I once I got the Y-wing and looked at it, it's just such a fucking piss water thin nothing bullshit variant. I just ugh.
Yeah, it's for all the buildup of we're gonna have a limited set.
They don't pop. There's nothing about them. Nobody's ever gonna look at one of those cards and go, "This is the most bad fucking ass thing ever." Seriously, it's so thin. The image and the effect and everything. It's Not satisfying. I didn't like it. The yub-yubs pop more than the tilts. So
yeah,
good job. You made a base variant that kicks more ass than supposed to be your premier insert set.
And
Killer. How many fucking more weeks of that shit have we got? I feel like there's 2 more weeks of it.
Yeah, that feels about right. And then they did the Battle Ready White Parallel change, which why they had to actually do a transmission about that is just like, okay. I mean, they've moved stuff randomly around enough before.
Quiet, and very quietly.
Very quiet. Like, it's like, why did you need to do this? It was like, okay. But I was okay with it because I've had 3 of those that have been rattling around in my common thing, and every once in a while somebody'd like try and
tier for tier,
or no. When I do uncommons for commons for 9 base.
Oh, and they try to slip one of those.
Yeah, they try and do that. I'd be like, no, that's not how that works. No, that's not. No, those aren't common. Those were a pain in the lucky ass to get.
Right.
And no, and I have good ones. I have Obi-Wan, badass, and I've got 2 Hans.
Nice.
So, which I used to have the Stormtrooper, but I think Frank was was collecting those.
Yeah, it's funny that you should mention Frank. Frank Reynolds.
Stop. And he tried to get it, and I was like, no, bro. And then he had a dupe of a Han to offer, and I'm like, okay, yeah,
it's a character upgrade.
Yeah. I'll do Han. I mean, the count was a little higher on the Han, but I was like, okay.
Yeah, but it's Han.
Yeah, it's Han because I got.
It's cool. That's the one where he's like running up the gangplank and firing away. And
I got that one, cool. And then I got him with the Dianoga penis thing.
What?
What is this? So yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta have that. Okay. But I like those, and actually, I kind of think they're more than epic. They should be legendary because those were hard as heck to actually pull at the time. So
no, they were. I can't remember if it was a $5 or a $10 bundle.
For some reason, I feel like it was a 10.
I feel like it was either 5 or a 10, and I know it was one of the two. It was either $5 or a $10 bundle, and they were 1 in 10 odds. And there was a number of other sets that were in that. It was one of those stupid box release things. I hate those.
Yeah, but those were nice cards.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
Well, they're rare.
Yes, gorgeous card. Epic is what you're looking for.
So, can I tell the Frank story?
No.
No,
it's not worth it. No.
It's pretty funny.
No.
He caused the whole thing. Anyways, that's the whole story. He caused the whole thing. So then they also had announced that the VIP was coming, and kind of laid out the parameters of that somewhere along the way.
Oh my gosh, the rending of garments over this.
They had already kind of slipped it out in a couple other, I guess in Discords and stuff like that, but they kind of went official with it here and gave us the brackets of where it's going to be. $5 bottom line is nothing. I mean, there's a lot. Those are going to be really high. I actually feel like 100 may be too low for the highest level.
Well, we haven't seen what kind of content they're going to give us this year, so.
True, yeah. It's like, oh, you'll get additional tilt cards from Rise of Skywalker. Tilt.
In a brand new variant.
Yeah, or something
Puce.
That sucks. I don't know.
Puce color.
It'll be interesting to see what the content is. There's going to be some kind of base variant that's exclusive to VIP. So a lot of people are all crying about that. There's going to be plenty of those knocking around.
Yep.
Plenty of those knocking around, especially because you're going to have basically a pool of cards that's going out every month to everybody, and the higher you are, the more of those you get. You're probably gonna get repeats on some of them on the top level because I don't think they're gonna drop that many every month.
Probably.
Do the math.
Probably.
Because I think they said you're getting how many of those variants? Something like 25 per month at the top level. Yeah, 25 VIP hyperspace variants.
Speaking of 25,
so we know what those are going to be, hyperspace.
Yeah, speaking of 25, they finally decided to give everybody their 25K.
Did they? How did it come? It just showed up. They just trust us. We added it. Okay.
They just added it to your credits.
Because that was the stupid thing. The present thing wrapped up, and then you couldn't claim the last day,
because
day 25.
Surprise, they messed up.
They coded it wrong. It was actually it was a tapestry of idiocy. That whole thing from start to finish was a fucking clusterfuck.
That's a good phrase. Write that down.
Tapestry of what?
It is tapestry of idiocy. That's good stuff.
Like that.
Yep.
Well, thank you. Idiocy.
That could be a show title.
Cool. It could also be my nickname. So yeah, it was stupid, and they had a fuck up on it just about every day. Somebody in our group made a spreadsheet of it. I think it was Rick Bors.
It was Merv.
Was it Merv? Made a list of all the fucking things that. It was
the 25 days of Toopsmas.
Yeah, and it was all tooped up from the get go. They fucked it up from the start and kept on tooping.
Kept on tooping.
Kept on tooping till the year was over.
Kept on tooping. Write that down. That's good too.
I'm right, and they kept on tooping all night long.
That's good. I might like that one more.
Oh boy.
Kept on tooping. That's good.
Okay. There you go.
That.
All right. Well, we'll throw them in a hat, see what pops out. That's what she said. Oh.
Okay.
So that was it for VIP, and then we nubbed the rest of the way through the thing.
And then in a set nobody was wanting or expecting.
Well, no, here's the thing though that's funny about this. What you're about to lay down is the punchline to the joke that was the Battle Ready Open Edition, because those were supposed to be Open Edition. The Battle Ready is that they moved up the thing.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, well, they should put them out again and all this, their Open Edition and all this stuff. So then they fucking went and put out another Open Edition set we haven't seen in like 2 years at Rogue One.
Well, no, the funny part was when, because like when you go and you try and see if anything's dropped in and you sort by all sets to see if there's anything that pops up there.
And you see it moved.
And you saw it moved up there and it was like, Rogue One, classic card art. What? Why? What? And, people who like weren't around back then, which is the majority of users in the app,
right,
are like, oh, there's a new set coming. It's Rogue One. What's that all about? And why are these already out? And why don't I have them? It's like, bros, those were like, yeah, they're old. But
it feels to me like most of the people in the app right now weren't here for the first day of the 25 days of Christmas, because fuck, what the hell is going on? Did they hand out cell phones that were preloaded with Scars Card Trader at a goddamn mental institution over the holidays?
Maybe.
What the fuck?
Maybe. But the kind of cool thing they're doing about Rogue One, which I wonder if they're actually going to make it through and do this with all of the cards in the set, because, they have problems actually following through and continuing with the same mechanism.
Remembering to do things.
Right. Is if you have 25 of the card, you can mulch them into an avatar.
Same as they're doing in the TKs. Because John's doing all the TKs because he collected all the TKs, and now he wants all the TK avatars.
Which, will they even remember to continue through the TKs?
Who knows?
I don't know.
It's up for grabs.
But so I did Cassian just because Cassian.
Well, I mean, if they do a Y-wing, I'll definitely go in for that.
Yeah,
I'd like to get that. That'd be cool. But because they've done that. They've come back with the TKs every few months.
And you can get the award again.
I did. Yeah, I did.
So
there was two
again.
awards. Actually, 2 awards. I got them both again. Because I had busted my set ages ago. Because who gives a fuck? Open edition.
I didn't see 2 awards.
All I ever did was collect the Y. I would just literally like take any, leave Y-wing. Take any, leave Y-wing. So the Y-wing. Let's see how many I have. A lot. I think I have about 30 or 40 of them. Here it is. Let's see. I have 32 Y-wings. Hey, that's perfect. Clone numbers.
Perfect.
Boom.
Nailed it.
Chord complete. I did it. So yeah,
which I don't think the second award awarded again.
The
Jin, K2, and Cassian one. That didn't award again, just the Vader one.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am sure.
Well, then I must not have traded it away somehow for a Y-wing. Yeah. So those came back, and get ready to see more of your old favorite OE sets maybe come back. It would be nice if they would finish out some of the things that they had put out, and I honestly, why they have to stir up this open edition thing now is really stupid, but there are sets that they left hanging for a long fucking time. Some of those black box releases have tons of cards that never sold out. The Farm Boy to Jedi Luke ones, tons of those that never sold out. They had slated for certain numbers and things like that, and even the LE ones are not sold out. And then there's tons of other ones that are not sold out. That are old
There's actually
style
a lot of
cards and
stuff lot of just cards and sets that are not sold out.
Right.
Still.
That are just left hanging.
That are left hanging.
And it's like, why do you...
previously, there were those combo boxes, which everybody bitched about the combo boxes, but you would get some good stuff in them occasionally. And there was a chance at, gilded and stuff sometimes. So everybody kept thinking at some point, some of this stuff was going to show up in a combo box.
Right. They never did. They never cleared the slate.
I guess Mark didn't rewind enough, to... or pay attention enough. A loving tribute to
our collections.
I don't know.
You realize we're going into the 6th year of this app this year?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay. I was talking to somebody, a friend of mine yesterday in chat about that and the fact that this has been going for 6 years, which is impossible to believe. It feels like only yesterday since it started. But it's starting to feel like possibly, and I hope I'm not jinxing it, that this thing could actually last a while. I mean, it's gone 6 years. It feels like the kind of thing that could become like a collecting institution and be around in 20 years.
I don't know.
Could you imagine the 20th anniversary of Star Wars Card Trader and how difficult,
inept and badly they
my God, yes. I mean, yes. Or the evolution from now to then, they probably
it'll probably be the same code because that hasn't improved. It seems to me that back in 2015, it seems like it was more stable.
Yeah. Well, there wasn't much there.
It ran better and it was more stable, and all the bells and whistles that they put on it to gamify it and all this bull crap and cargo boxes dropping on people and, this thing and that thing you got to click and claim and whatnot.
Sorry, I'm playing Lock On right now.
Oh, Lock On.
I always play full volume too. Just got an Emperor card.
Hate Lock On so much.
Well, they made it worse. And the last before the previous update, you used to be able, you could start a Lock On and then hit the home button and bounce out, and it would just give you the card. It would just show up. And so you didn't have to watch all that stupid fucking animation.
All the animation crap. Come on, you're not amusing me.
They fixed that in the last update, so now you can't. You have to watch that whole fucking animation. Because that's what they needed to fix. That's the point. That's
what they needed to fix. That, and not the fact that when you go try and trade, you got a spinny wheel sitting there where the stuff loads because their database and all their servers.
My new fucking hate. No, my new fucking hate is the fucking black wipe. When you get that fucking black wipe and it reloads everything from the get-go.
I like when that happens in the middle of when you're trying to put together a trade.
Motherfucker, just fucking wipes the whole goddamn thing. It's like, really?
And then I'm just like, I don't even remember.
Thanks for that fucking cool effect, George Lucas.
I don't even know.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
Right.
Yeah. So, what were we talking about?
I don't know.
My mom.
But do you know that the Gilded Galaxy set award came out this week?
Yeah.
It's over 2,000 counts.
Right. Well, I mean, if you look at the ones from the beginning of the year,
the
beginning of the year were in like the 400 range ish, which felt okay. They were still high compared to previous years, but by the end of the year, they were like, they're over 1,000. They're in the thousands.
Because
it's fucking ridiculous.
They messed it up and they never fixed it.
Garbage.
It was really annoying.
Well, I mean, so moving into 2021, Top should really start looking at maybe not adding any more bells and whistles.
Throw away the dartboard of bad ideas. Get somebody who's, I don't know, at least seen the original trilogy completely. Maybe. At least they should have to take a quiz. They should have to take a quiz. They should have to take a quiz and actually be able to answer the questions. At least
I think you should have to. You should be able to make up the test because we would wean out some motherfuckers. Let me tell you. Yeah, because her trivia skills are hard.
And then the bonus question would be, what is the number of the trash compactor? There's no way they know.
And what did you do with it? Did you take it somewhere?
Do something crazy to
something dirty to it?
Do something dirty to it?
You like to get squeezed, don't you? Squeeze it in the garbage. Sicky.
But for those of you listening, it's 326-3827. So there you go. There you go.
Okay, well,
Now you know my PIN number.
You should clearly be in charge too, and your PIN number. It's so not.
It's so not my PIN number.
Or is it? Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Yeah. So I honestly, I feel like whoever it is, number one, I feel sorry for you. Number two, you really should take
Take some time. Watch
beat.
the movies. Maybe even watch the shows, because oh my gosh, one of the most annoying things was on Digicon when they had Ashley on there, who is such a champ and just, goes along with anybody who does interviews with her and is just always so nice to everybody because she's just like super nice. If there's ever conventions again that people can go to in person, you should go meet Ashley Eckstein.
She's
because
nice.
She's so nice.
She made a fan out of me, and I never even watched the show. I met her at the convention, and she was so fucking nice.
She's
like,
so nice.
Who was that? She's wonderful.
She's so wonderful. She's so nice and just genuinely loves Star Wars and loves the fans and all the stuff. But Mark interviewing her, and like he hadn't even seen the Clone Wars. And hadn't even seen the finale. Even you saw the finale of the Clone Wars.
Right.
I made you watch it.
Right.
Even you knew what happened. He hadn't seen it. It's just like, no, you should not get to spend one-on-one interview time with her if you don't even have no.
Yeah, it is annoying to see. It's annoying to see somebody have a get of that caliber for their show, especially something that was as new as they had, and then completely waste it with lack of preparation and knowledge. That's just kind of sickening.
It's just wrong. Because they had to have known they got her. He would have had time to at least caught up on the major episodes and the finale of Clone Wars. It makes me throw up in my mouth. It's just,
All right. Well, it's kind of par for the course. And well, he only had to be a fan for a year. He had to only act like a fan for a year, and then he could go off and do something else.
What's he going to do with all those shirts he bought for the Digicast?
What's that?
Every time he got a new Star Wars shirt, he wore it on
I just
Digicast.
had this vision of these really rough-looking bums walking around the streets of New York City with fucking tops and a Star Wars shirt on. Hey.
I guess he'll still wear them for their little Digicast thing.
Yeah, because he's still going to keep doing that.
Wow. And you know what? I don't think his knowledge of Star Wars will get any better.
No.
Or his knowledge of the app.
Well, you would think, he's a young man.
Know.
Over time, in 20, 30 years, he could accrue some knowledge. There's a chance. Everyone has a chance in life, Crystal, to someday not suck at Star Wars. So
I don't know. It would be nice if they would just get, because who is even supposed to be in charge of Star Wars now? I don't even know.
We don't know. I heard a name, Martin, bandied about, but I have a friend named Martin, but I'm pretty sure it's not my friend.
Him.
It's not Martin Smith.
Wow.
That would be amazing.
That would be insane.
Oh God, no, nothing would ever get done. It would be terrible.
Yeah.
My friend Martin in charge of Star Wars Card Trader? No. I love you, Martin. Not the guy for this job.
But I guarantee you he would get the characters right.
Oh, no, for sure. He'd know. He has the deep knowledge. Just liabilities. Yeah. Number one, he's my friend. So that's his biggest liability right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anything else happening in Star Wars or?
Well, apparently, probably at 2:00, I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get more Parallax cards.
Yeah, I don't want them.
Jabba's Palace.
Don't want them.
Does this mean, are we going to get like a cartoon Slave Leia? Is that what we're going to get?
Which is a cartoon sound effect for an erection. So that'll be great.
Because apparently they dropped this notification at
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
Yeah.
So obviously they messed up their AM PM.
They didn't do it right. They didn't get that.
What? They messed up? What? It was only the second. What?
The second, yeah. How many days?
The second week. They made it to the second day of 2021 and they messed up.
Ah, well.
So
back to zero.
Good job on nothing wrong on the first.
0 days.
Good job.
No,
one day.
There might have been something wrong in the first.
I don't know. I think it went okay. I don't remember anything. So 1 day without incident. But so now we're back down to 0 day without incident.
Good job, little campers.
Good job.
You did it.
Good job.
Well, it would be nice. It would be nice if whoever it is coming in doesn't feel like they have to rage in and fucking make their mark on shit right away. Fucking sit back and get a feel for what's going on and see what's happening for real and what's important to the community and the users, and maybe start there. Rather than what do I want to make this out, because now I'm in charge. These guys all feel like, it feels to me, they all have to come in and like, oh, I'm going to change the face of this app forever. And I'll have a lasting impact, and I'm going to do all, and it's good to have high goals. It's good to have achievements that you feel like you're striving towards. But if they're not geared towards...
But you have to have a baseline level of competence and do the baseline level of stuff that's supposed to get done in the app.
Well, that and also...
That has to get done
they
first.
They seem to forget
then
that
you
it's
can do the rest of the stuff.
They forget that it's an entertainment app. That's the thing that drives me crazy, and that's where it always seems to break down, is that they don't understand that we're supposed to be... The gaming is not what's entertaining us.
No.
We've gone out of our way to entertain ourselves, because the stuff that they do with
that's
the
why
app,
hoarding exists.
We work around it.
That's why hoarding is there.
Right. And we come up with crazy shit like rainbows and stuff like this that have nothing to do with anything that Tops does, because we don't need y'all to tell us what's fun. We'll make our own fucking fun. And half the time they don't even understand it or ruin it.
Clearly, they don't understand any of the stuff the collectors are doing.
Well, it really feels like, I talked, and apparently I was not the only one. There were several people who actually had reached out to Mark over the course of this year, come to find out, all talking about the importance of the rainbow, giving this guy a chance, literally opening communication to a guy who's in charge to tell him, as a user, here's a thing you may not be aware of that we feel is really important and we enjoy a lot. And if you guys were able to key into that and get on board with it, it would be a fun thing. And so then we end up with this stupid Rust thing. Rust is not a rainbow.
Not a rainbow.
They call it a
They
call it a rainbow chase at the very beginning. Like, oh, I just heard this new marketing term, rainbow, and let me stick it on something and sell it. It's not
a chase, it's cycling.
It's not. And well, yeah, that and I've been doing those dumb things this week. I'm trying to keep up with those stupid things.
Really?
And trying
You've been doing all of them?
Not all. I haven't been doing all of them, but I've been like doing some, and then I've duping for needs, and I trade for them wherever I can. So I'm trying to get them all done. Yeah,
I'm not.
I just started it on the Scout Wave.
Wow.
Oh, well, it's easy. I mean, seriously, if you have some time and an alt, it's the easiest fucking thing in the world to just send trades back and forth to yourself.
I'd rather
then you
just
get your tickets, and you just boom, there you get your thing. It's fucking mindless.
It's
I mean, literally, it's an activity that's built for cycling and alts.
Yeah. But, it would be nice if the new person, whoever they are, just would be in the app, because all these errors happen. They toops it up. Something breaks down. Stuff isn't in packs. Stuff is not working. And people have to reach out to somebody on Discord or on Twitter or somewhere to try and get somebody's attention because,
And then they fix it. I mean,
Jizz blanket, takes too long. So they have to reach out to these people. These people should be in the app, should be paying attention when stuff drops.
Right. Yeah, I don't understand the auto drop. That drives me insane. I don't understand.
When something goes wrong, which 93.4% of the time it's going to go wrong.
That's a solid, mathematically proven number. Don't try it.
They should know. They should already know. They should be in there in the app when the stuff is falling.
I agree.
Dropping, and be like, oh wow, I see people saying stuff's not in packs. Oh, this isn't working. Oh no, I need to get somebody on the phone.
Right. Yeah. There shouldn't. Number one, there should never be any autopilot. It's not like you're fucking putting out so much goddamn shit that you can't fucking have somebody on deck to fucking look at the thing when you push go.
Their autopilot is not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Tell the notification I got at 2 a.m.
Right?
I was sleeping soundly, and you woke me up from a beautiful dream.
That's why we slept late.
I want to talk to Mr. Disney. Turn
Now.
to Karen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now.
meow.
Meow.
Right meow.
Yeah.
Cat's just sparked up.
Cat just comes in. Come on, buddy. Come on. All right. So do we want to talk about what we're watching? Are we done raking on Star Wars for last year?
Yep.
Get a whole new year of raking on them. Let's go to what
Yep.
you're watching. Boom.
What did we watch?
Tell me what you're watching on your TV tonight. Tell me what you're streaming on your iPad. Tell me what you're watching every day and at night. I'll be outside watching from the bushes.
We're here.
We're here.
What are we watching? Cough some more.
Cough some more, bro.
Right. Okay. So what you watching? I started watching a series. It's on Amazon Prime. I just started watching it last night. I was not familiar with it at all. It's called Classic Albums.
Oh, is that the thing with Rush?
That's the thing I was watching with Rush, and they've got a whole bunch of them.
About different albums?
Oh yes, and all different groups.
Did they do Bon Jovi?
They might have, but they had one for.
Did they do Boston?
They had one for Tom Petty.
Oh.
I didn't go through all of them. I just watched a couple of them,
There's
but I
a lot
watched
of
the
them?
Rush one. Yeah, there's a ton. I watched the one about Rush, and then I watched the one about Damn the Torpedoes with Tom Petty. And they always show like a little bit about the albums leading up to that one, and then they just kind of go into it track by track. The Rush one's amazing because it's about 2112 and then Moving Pictures.
I gotta watch that.
And that's
one.
just like Hit Squad, especially Moving Pictures. That's the tour I went and saw them in Atlanta. It was Moving Pictures.
You saw what?
I saw Rush Moving Pictures tour in Atlanta at the Omni. It was fucking amazing.
What?
They had like every laser on earth.
I saw them here when they were here, when they came through here I was in college.
I can't remember who opened for them.
I can't remember. I have no idea. I don't even remember who opened for them.
I mean, because this was, that was like it was
in the old Coliseum.
It was in the day. Oh God, yeah.
It was in the old Coliseum.
Concerts at the Coliseum. The first concerts I ever went to were at at the old Coliseum, and it used to be. There was no reserved seating. You just, if you got in first, you got in the front. Boom, front row seats. Enjoy. It was literally, I don't even remember what they called that now. They had a name for it. But you didn't have any reserved seating. You basically, and they were cheap as fuck. I saw so many groups for like 10, 15, 12 bucks, shit like that. Like big fucking groups. Back in the day, because I'm old as fuck. I saw the Beatles for $1.50, and it came with a free Pepsi and a large buttered popcorn.
Okay.
But I didn't go because they integrated the Gator Bowl. They did. Did you know that? When the Beatles came here,
that's right.
They went to the Gator Bowl, and then they'd sold the thing out, and then they said, "Oh yeah, well there'll be no blacks allowed, or they had separate seating for black and white." And they said, "Yeah, we're not doing that. If you're gonna do that, we just won't go." And so they literally integrated the Gator Bowl like that right now.
Rock on.
So, rock on, fucking Beatles, kick ass.
Yeah, but anyway, so I'm gonna have to watch that because I love me some Rush.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff, and then we got a little sneak because Peter Jackson's got a big thing about. Oh, you're gonna love the Rush thing because it's all they're talking about all the members of Rush about all the tracks and about what's going into all the different things and stuff. It's awesome. You'll dig it. It's really great.
I have the other documentary. I think I even bought it. It's in the iTunes.
Yeah. That's a really good one too.
Which I forget what it's called, but it's fantastic. It's like all about everything.
Yeah, all Rush.
But Moving Pictures is
it's a big record.
Yeah,
big record. A lot of hits.
Lot of hits.
Yeah. Well, it's really cool too because they go into a lot about their, what was going on with them and their label and stuff like that. And they're always trying to get them to be more commercial, and they were always just trying to be more Rush.
We're about the music, man.
We're just, more what we do. So like they, like, well, we're going to drop you. And, if your next album's not a big hit, and you need to do this and you need to make more commercial, we need some hits and stuff like this. And they're just like, oh, okay, yeah, we totally will. Okay, you have one last chance. And they're like, okay, we're going to do exactly what you say. And they went and did the exact opposite and had their biggest fucking hit album ever. And said, fuck you guys. And after that, they got to do whatever the fuck they want. And that's all in there. So it's really fun. I enjoyed watching that. And then I watched a couple other things too. But we were still finishing up our rewatch of Cobra Kai.
Yes.
We are not going to give any spoilers for Cobra.
No
It's too
spoilers.
fast. It's too fast because we binged the whole fucking thing yesterday. And I am not ready to talk about it. And because people should have time, I didn't want to watch it that fast.
He didn't want to watch it that
I
time.
didn't want to binge the whole thing in one day.
He was trying to make us pace it out, and me and Kid were like, no. Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai. I mean, we literally ran in the room doing Cobra Kai.
They keep doing that, and I can't resist it. If you come run, and a number of people, more than one, even one, come marching in, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, and then say, do this, I'm going to fucking do it.
You got to do it.
I get it.
You got to do it. So we binged all of season 3, and it's worth it.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was
worth it.
And that show is so fucking crazy. I mean, it's nuts. It's like, it leans into it so hard in this season too.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, okay. Yeah. We just don't give a fuck. We're not, if this is fun and everyone goes, oh shit. I mean, that's what that show is all about is those moments of, oh shit, or oh snap, or god damn. That's what you want to watch. You watch that show for, is those moments where somebody gets fucking served or punked or paid back or retribution. And we're dying now because that John Kreese motherfucker.
Heck, don't go too much.
We just got it. Yeah, he's the villain. Continues.
He always has been. That's not a spoiler.
He will continue to be the
He's
villain.
always been the villain.
I don't like him.
I don't like him.
I don't cotton to his monkey shines.
Mm-mm.
So that was fun.
bad news.
But I can't think of much more that we watched. We watched the gallery on The Mandalorian, which it feels like there's not going to be a series of those. It feels like there's only one.
Yeah.
It feels like, season 2, boom, one episode and you're done. That's it.
Well, that's because they were so busy making everything just so baller in
Right.
the episodes that I guess they didn't have time for it. And that's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Well, they definitely had the right priorities. Feels like
Yeah.
priorities were in
Yeah.
order. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
good
mean,
job.
that's an example of having people who know what the heck it is they're doing and have the knowledge to produce some content.
Well, it's really interesting to me and annoying to me that we're right now we're in this period of changeover to whoever's going to be in charge, and we've got these challenging individuals in the community that are doing things that are a big fucking problem, and it doesn't feel like there's anybody
No,
to
nobody's
do
paying
anything
attention.
about it. We got this guy that's scamming people every way that anybody has ever been
Yeah.
scammed in this app in
Yeah.
the history of digital card
Yeah, 'cause
apps. This kid fucking read a book on how to fucking rip people off.
He did them all.
He's done them
did
everything.
The quitter thing. And then
The quitter swap, the quitter switch.
swap, the quitter switch, and then he got people on eBay.
And then he did the fake cross trade thing with other people's accounts.
Yep.
Dirty little motherfucker. Was it Noah K 2131? Is that right?
Yeah, and AA.
Yeah, and then
2131.
AA 21. If you see the number 2131 anywhere in that thing, don't. Just don't. And if you're a user out there who innocently had 2131 at the end of your name, get a fucking alt right now and start moving your shit over there, because this motherfucker's poisoning any name with that in there. We're all fucking blocking him. I've already got him blocked on eBay. He fucking ripped off Jen Clark Rowley. It's just a little motherfucker. What he was doing on eBay was he was looking at, this is a son of a bitch. And what a smart little motherfucker too. He looks at a completed listing and then he sends a trade. He figured out who has that stuff. Like he must know what JCR's main is because everybody knows it. So he sent a trade for the thing that just sold. And so she sees it and thinks, oh, that's my buyer. How nice of them. And accepted. And then boom, It's not. It's this little fucking asshole. And then he's doing the same shit with cross trade. He's saying he's this person. He's saying that person. The other person sends a bunch of shit, and then accepts on the Star Wars side, and they get nothing on the other side. And the shit all gets moved. And then we have this Banther Poodoo motherfucker who's goddamn, gonna have every fucking monument.
Ugh.
Through just blatant botting on a order of magnitude that's probably never been equaled since the days of those lenticular Sebulba things and shit like that. Motherfucker.
Yeah, and it's not like
Holoframe, that's what it was.
The monuments aren't going to be high enough already for especially Wave 2 because the requirements are just nothing.
The Wave 2s were preposterous and too easy. I mean, that's
not monumenting. When so many people can do it, that's not monumental. That's a participation trophy. So that's not monumental. So you could write that down too. That's not monumental.
That's not monumental. It's a tapestry of Toopsin, and it just keeps on trucking. Yeah. So
yeah.
But we've got these two assholes that are basically doing wrong in front of everybody. Everybody in the community is screaming blue, bloody murder. Nobody's saying shit. Fucking Mark's over in his goddamn Digicast thing, buddying up to the fucking guy. Banther Poodoo's fucking licking his ass, and he's eating it up.
Ew.
He's eating it up.
Ew.
He's like, oh, yeah, I got your back, boo. Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
That fucking exchange?
Yeah.
Give me a fucking break. Why the fuck have you got that piece of shit's back? God damn. Fucking Priorities USA, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's a pack. You know that? It's a pack.
A pack?
A pack. It's called Priorities USA.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. I gotcha.
Don't send your donations. Send them to me.
I gotcha.
And I'll get it right for you. So did we watch anything else? Anything else we need to mention? TV shows, or should we be done and order lunch? I'm hungry.
We're up to date on Disco, Star Wars Discovery.
Yes.
A new season of the Vikings dropped. I did not know this was coming until
I saw a preview for it. And
all
I was
of a
just
sudden
like,
it was
oh,
there,
Crystal watches that
and
show.
On my up next, and I'm like, what? Wait, what? I thought the Vikings ended, but no, there's actually this is the final season part of it. The really final.
This is the ultimate Ragnarok season. I'm straight. Look, after all this time, I got that thumbtack almost completely fixed. Look at that,
but
guys.
Yeah. So, and it's on Amazon Prime. And the whole season already dropped. So I'm like, ah! So I only managed to watch like 2 episodes.
Hey, look, I got.
What did you do?
I guess somebody sent me this thing in my thing. Says, want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on bigfollows.com with a link. I don't give a fuck. If I wanted to be famous, I would talk about something people cared about, not fucking digital cards. Go away, Tornado Dog, or whatever the fuck you are.
Wow.
Fucking idiot. Is there a way for me to boot that motherfucker? Let me see. I want to boot him. I'm going to boot his ass. I'm going to boot him. I'm going to ban him. I'm going to boot and ban. I don't know. I don't care.
Stop messing with it.
I don't care
You'll
about.
Accidentally mess something up.
Yeah, right. I'll pull a Mark. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, they should be They should be digicasting today. Watch.
They won't. They're not doing. They're doing one next week. I think I saw.
So they didn't digicast it all this week? Oh my God! How the fuck did they live? Oh Jesus Christ!
Buy more Gucci hats. I don't know.
Yeah, that hat. Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, so let's wrap this up.
Yep.
Okay. Folks, we want to thank you for wasting an entirely you had a perfectly good hour. You could have done anything with, and you spent it with us, and I can't thank you enough. We really appreciate it. We're looking forward to the new year. Yeah, we're pissed off about stuff all the time, about something, but we're looking forward in general, always for something to get better. There were plenty of great things that we talked about last year. It's easy to forget how much fun we actually do have sometimes. So hopefully we'll have some fun sometime in the future. Yes. Right now, it's not that exciting. It's pretty boring. Yeah. All right. But we'll see. So thank you again, Padme1138. I'm Tedsallis. We love being here for you, and we hope you enjoy it. We'll see you later in the year.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yes. Bye.
Arrivederci.
Bye.
We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching.